going to show you how to lubricate the center spindle on this Kenwood here. So flip it around, take all the screws out and from the bottom, and the motor assembly is right here. There's actually a board under here, so you want to be a little careful. I'll remove these top 3 screws first, and then there's 3 larger screws on either in these screw holes here. So you might notice that this piece is under this board here, so it takes a little persuasion getting out. And also, when you remove this, the center axle will be moving all over the place, so just proceed with caution here. As you can see, the board is completely loose, and then the axle, the center spindle, will be moving freely, so try to pick it all up at the same time, and be careful because there's wires here you could be tugging on. I actually already did lubricate this, but I'll still show you how. So you can take this out like this, and this will be covered in this yellowish, make sure I'm still recording, alright cool, it's all covered in yellow goop, so just take some Q-tips with isopropyl alcohol and clean that all out. And then I used hops number 9 to just put a few drops, and one more in the center spindle, just reseat it. And hopefully when you spin it, it'll be nice and quiet, you won't hear anything. Screws here, realign them. We'll put one screw back, and once we put one screw in, the rest should be easy. And I'm really not over tightening these, and when you give this a spin, it should be completely silent. Luckily, it is. Once you get it seated back in the assembly, you might find that using a screwdriver and just gently prying this right side piece, it's just plastic, to fit everything in, just go ahead and throw your screws back on there. Now if you go and try to rotate the motor from the bottom just to make sure everything's smooth, you might hear a grinding sound, and that's simply because, remember that axle was kind of like loose? It's really free flowing, so right now gravity is pushing that spindle down, and when you push it, when it's pushing down, it's going against the metal housing, and that's the scraping noise, like that really miserable sound that you'll hear. But once you flip everything back up the way it should be, gravity will then push it, if we're looking at it this way, it'll push it up, and then it'll spin totally freely. So don't let that alarm you. Just really be careful in here. There's a lot of sensitive components, a lot of thin wires and stuff like that you can easily tear. I would secure these screws a little bit tighter than I would this metal, or this middle piece. Alright, all good. Hope this video was helpful. If you have any more questions about this turntable, please let me know. And yeah, have a nice day.